My name is Ben Cooper. I am one of the co-founders and CEO of Sensible Baby. So our first product offering, which is the Smart One, is a safe and easy to use passive monitoring solution that only sends alerts to your smart device when it senses an unsafe change in your baby's sleeping environment. So for instance, if the temperature around them gets too hot or too cold or changes too rapidly, we can send you a custom alert. So if you live in Alaska, your definition of hot is probably different than Phoenix, Arizona. So you can customize that temperature range in which your child would be sleeping in or playing in. The next is orientation. So if your baby rolls over face down on the mattress, we can tell you instantly when that happens. American Academy of Pediatrics recommends back to sleep. So if that changes, you can be notified when that happens. And then the most critical is movement and breathing. So how active, what's going on with your child? Are they still breathing? And so with our sensor technology, we're actually able to monitor even the subtle movements of the rise and fall of the chest. And if we detect no movement or breathing within a certain time frame, we can then send you an alert saying, hey, go check on your child in the other room. We filter out information and then send you alerts when you need to know on conditions and on alerts that you've selected. So I think that allows you to kind of have a little bit of peace of mind. You don't have to keep on checking. You don't have to think about what's going on because you know the conditions that you've set, you know the environment that your child's sleeping in, and you know that everything's okay. There's so much information that's happening around the child and behavior of the child that isn't being captured today. We wanted to be close to the baby in a way that we could gather information that a video or audio monitor couldn't. Because staring at some grainy screen or being a slave to your audio monitor because you don't want to be too far away to miss something, it just wasn't cutting it. So we went from the Smart to, okay, what's a more secure attachment mechanism? So we said, okay, well, what are they babies always wearing? Well, I have a 9-week-old at home. They're always wearing onesies. Even if there's some kind of clothing on top of that, they're always wearing a onesie underneath. So we said, well, what if we just put an attachment mechanism on a onesie? I think there's so much potential and there's so many opportunities to really provide value to customers that we're really just focusing on making sure we execute properly, that we're listening to our customer, and that we're providing something that they want and need. We're creating more sensible babies and more intelligent parents. Right? So we're giving them more information so they can make informed decisions. I'm all in. I'm focused on being able to execute on this every day, and it requires that amount of focus and dedication, I think, to actually get to the end. I guess the proof will be in the pudding. Check back with me in 6 months.